Hello guys, this will be the second tutorial video on my channel. This one will be on leveling your beats, and a huge shout out to Carry Beats who asked for this tutorial and pretty much write it down below in the comments, and I answered it and saw the response, and I thought it was a good idea, and I checked his beats, and this is a common problem with pretty much the new ones to producing, or whatever, how long you have done it, but you can always be better at it and think about it, and sometimes you don't even realize it and know about it. So of course this was a thing I didn't know about when I started, and yeah, when I saw the tutorials and people saying it to me and all that, I learned and pretty much saw the things they said and all that, and it made a huge difference to my beats and the quality and finished products of them. So yeah, this is me passing over the knowledge to you how to mix, and yeah, pretty much leveling right now. And probably we could, as I said, in my earlier tutorial, the one with the distortion video, where I showed you how to use your 808s and how to mix your 808s to make them cut through the mix with distortion, and a mixing techniques with 808s. And of course I can make more tutorials with drums, hi-hats, mixing, or making, or pretty much mixing a whole beat, and from start to finish, and mastering from start to finish, longer videos and more in-depth, and also mixing vocals, rap vocals, whale, pop, whatever. Uh, pretty much the things you want to see. So just write them down below. And as I said, this was a requested video from a subscriber, and also the earlier video, the distortion video, was a requested video. So if you want to shout out everyone who makes and comments an idea which I choose and find to be a good idea, I will shout them out in the beginning of the video. And yeah, just to thank all the people helping me out and making this content for you and me to enjoy. So yeah, we will start with the leveling. And if you have seen the TM88 making of Exotor Life, he didn't mix it, he just leveled it. So this is pretty much how to level TM88 and all the other guys, how you mix and how you level your beats to make them sound great, pretty much. So we will start by taking a listen pretty much to the beat. It starts with a melody, top melody, a flute comes in and a snare, and then it drops. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then it's a verse, chorus again, verse, whatever, and an outro. So we will start on with the song selection on the book. And yeah, yeah, we will start off with leveling the kick and all the other drums: kick, 808, snare, hi-hat, open hat, and spring, like a percussion layer. And the thing is, when mixing and leveling, leveling is the first step to mixing. That's what you start with, to get a rough cut and a rough idea and rough sound of your mix. And this is, at least talking and listening to TM88, this is the most important, since it didn't mix his beat. So, and I think I say the same thing, since if you don't level it out, you will not hear special elements and special instruments and sound from in the beat, pretty much. Varför slutar den filma? Step 2 pretty much is the mix, and then we like cut and add in the frequency bands, like in the EQ, to cut and add and boost certain frequencies to make room in the frequency So we will start with the leveling, as I said, and we will probably be able, and like that's the things I have planned for the future, to make a mixing tutorial and like a lot of different mixing tutorials. But we could probably, if someone wants to see it, a mixing tutorial on this from like start to finish without the leveling then, since this is like the leveling, and then the next video could be like the mixing, and the third could be the master on this beat, and then you have like the finished from start to finish on a beat. And like I think it's a good thing to have the same beats, just so you can listen, like one, get the feel for the beat and like learn it, and yeah, like pretty much know it inside and out. And the second one is so you can see how the progression starts from like 0 to 100, from like nothing to mixing, and like from leveling to mixing to mastering, and to finished products with trackouts and all that. So yeah, we will start off with the leveling, and as you hear, the hi-hat is loud and the open hat is especially loud, and also the percussion element. So we'll just mute these first ones, and I will start with the kick in 808, like the kick in 808, like 100 times of 100 pretty much. I just leave them as it is, and then we'll go with the snare. And as you see, I muted everything, like a solo and soloed the kick in the 808, and then I just add more elements. So I'm adding the snare right now to compare it in the volume. And like a good tip is to pull down the volume to 0%, like 0 volume, and then you just pull it up and like stop when you think it's good, and like when you hear it's good. So somewhere between there, and then we will go with the hi-hat, and as I said, it's super loud. And like the hi-hat, you don't want it to be so loud, you want it to be there and you want to hear it, but like it's just an element of like many in the drums and like many in the whole track. So you don't want to do too much to it, and you don't want to hear it too much, like less is more. So you want to hear it, but you don't want to hear it too much. And then the open hat, and as I said earlier, it's also too loud. So somewhere between there. And then the spring, like a percussion element. Like a general rule of thumb, the percussion and like generally the whole drum section, percussion section, you want it to be louder than the other, since like the percussion and the drums are things you make the track move and like make the track bounce, and you can dance to the drums and all that. And like as it started with the Africans, it was just like drums, djembe drums, and yeah, dunduns and all that. So that's where it started, and then like guitars, pianos and all that, but like the drums is key, and the drums, it's the things you want to hear. So yeah, and as I said earlier, percussion elements, and like the spring I'm taking it kind of low in the volume, but like other percussion elements like sticks or like any shakers and something like that, you want it to be kind of loud just to pop and like to hear it, to make a extra bounce. So now we'll just mute the drums and go with the instruments and like VSTs, and this will be kind of a short tutorial.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
Like besides me talking about things I want to do in the future and like future tutorials, but like it's a kind of easy thing to do, like leveling. The thing you want to do is like trust your ears and just listen how like all the sounds compare to each other, and like what things you want loud and what you don't want loud, and then also learn from me and learn from others to like the tricks and tips you want, like hi-hats not too loud and all that. So just by using all those techniques and like trusting your ears and listen for yourself, you will like 100% make your beats and like finished products so much better. And then to polish them even more, as I said earlier, you can go even one step further and mix it, and like then one step further besides that, mastering. But you don't want to master if you want to send it or sell it to artists, so they have the headroom, but like it's a good thing to know. So all those I could make a tutorial, just let me know down below. So yeah, to keep on this tutorial, we will start with the pluck just to hear the volume. I can't really do much since I have nothing to compare with. So when leveling, it's important to add and like hear all the instruments together to get a feel for it. So like soloing as I do now, you can just do it in like the beginning, and you can do it if you cut with EQs and like adding reverbs or whatever, but you can't do it when leveling. So I'm adding the flute now to compare them. Like it's kinda good, but I think I will turn down the pluck a bit. Maybe the flute also. But like not so much, so it's like just gentle touches and like some tweaks. Then the piano, and like as you hear going and you see, the piano is way louder than all the rest instruments, so you can use your eyes to see on the meters, and if you have like any dB meters or stuff like that, but most important, as I said earlier, your ears. So we are turning down the piano pretty much just to match and like flatten the track a bit. Like of course you don't want it super flat, like mastered, like compressed and all that super flat, but you want it not to pop and like, or like you want the track to pop, but you don't want certain elements to like pretty much blow the track or like explode the track on a certain point. So we are turning down the piano somewhere between there. And then the dark flute, and as you see it's kind of similar. We'll probably just turn it down a bit, and maybe turn down the piano a bit more since it's like really pops. And I think here I'm satisfied with the instruments, so now we'll just add the percussion layers and oh shit, the percussion layers and the drums, and compare them, and like the last step on leveling, to pretty much add both and like all the instruments, to level the VSTs like instruments to the drums. And as I said earlier, you want the drums higher in volume. So yeah, let's just do this last step. We're just listening, and you hear it's kind of loud. As I said earlier, the things you want to make louder is the drums, because that's the bounce, that's the thing it down goes to. You just turn down the like regular instruments a bit, like somewhere between there, and then I will just listen to the drop, how it sounds when it drops. That's the thing I like to do, since the drops or like often the drop before the drop is without drums, or at least not like with the bass and kick, and like at least not with every drum. So yeah. Okay guys, so this will be it for this tutorial. And as I said earlier, it isn't like a super hard thing to do on your beats, but it makes a good difference, and like in the finished product it will make a hell of a difference and make a easier job for the artist to shine on the track, and like just a better beat in general. Like your beats can be good, like melodies good, drums fire and all that, but if it's not leveled properly, things you will not hear things, and you will hear some things way too loud. So yeah, that's it. If you like this video, just like it and let me know down below if you like what you like and what you don't like, so I can learn from my mistakes and learn from your guys' ideas. And if you want something, as I said earlier, want some tutorial on drums, hi-hats, make a kick, punch, whatever, mixing beats, whatever, something like that, or want any other like ideas, as I said earlier in the think I said it in the first tutorial video that I'm doing 6-minute Sundays, but I think I'm scrapping that idea, cause like type it Thursdays is like pretty much the same thing, me making a type beat, and like this 6-minute Sunday is like me making a beat in 6 minutes. So like it's more me making a free beat, not thinking of any like artists like a type beat, but it's like both are making a beat tutorials or like making beat videos. So on Sundays I'm thinking like challenge Sundays instead, just 'cause I think it's an interesting idea, and like I have seen a lot of dudes making like challenges, like making a beat without sound, making a beat without looking or something like that, making a beat without a MIDI controller or any like MIDI things, making a beat without white or black notes, I don't know, I think Sharp makes something like that, and like yes, some kind of things like that, like some challenges. Yes, since I don't think I have done any challenges, and to share it with you guys would be probably really fun and all that. Like, and all this I saw like from 1 year ago, like the making a beat in 1 minute or like 5 minutes and all that. So yeah, let me know if you would like to see challenge videos instead of like 6-minute Sundays, since I already make like type beat Thursdays. So I'm heading to thinking about towards the challenges, since I think it's interesting idea and concept. But yeah, I'm speaking way too much, but as I said earlier, if you like this video, like it, all the contact info and like all the things, DM me, email me, whatever. If you want any contact, want to ask anything, or want to like pretty much, if you have any ideas for any video, just let me know in my contact infos. And yeah, subscribe if you will want to see any more of this tutorial, want to learn any more things about making beats, mixing beats, mastering beats. And I also think I can do like how to get like placements, collabs with people, uploading to beat sites, like making it ready to send to different artists, trackouts, whatever, like the list goes on. It's so much things you can learn, so much things you can do in the music industry and like music in general. So like I have ideas, you have probably 10,000 more ideas than me, so just to ladder them up in my head and like get the ideas to me, just write them somewhere. So yeah, that's it for this tutorial, and thank you for watching.